this my thing, right? Why do I have to act like I don't know I'm that girl so I don't come off arrogant or conceited? Like, I swear, some people, they want you to have imposter syndrome about your greatness. And it's like, babe, I'm exactly who I think I am. I'm that girl. And it's okay for me to acknowledge that. It's okay for me to know exactly who I am. Shit. No makeup, no filter. Homeowner at 23. Bachelor's degree 2 years early, debt free. Room closet. Body tee. Slim waist. And oh yeah, I know you see it. Okay. Stylish as hell. And shit. I got that good spirit, baby. I got a good heart. I light up the world. Niggas crash out when they lose access to me. I'm a real one. So, shit. I am that girl. And it's okay for me to acknowledge that. Why I gotta walk around acting humble, acting like I don't know I'm this, I don't, for what? To make you feel comfortable? Oh, so cute. You need to go heal, sis. Go heal, go to therapy.
When you are the most authentic version of yourself and you just show up as a real person, not everyone is going to like you. And the reason why this happens is because when you walk in your truth and you are living in your purpose, you cause people to look at themselves. And whatever they are not ready to face, they will project onto you. If they don't believe in themselves and they see that you are chasing your dreams, now you are arrogant and cocky for believing in yourself. If they look down on you and now they see you doing well, if they aren't ready to accept that they were wrong about you, now you need to be humbled and put in your place. This is why you see people dropping out of your life like flies when you choose self-belief over their belief. When you choose to be the truest version of yourself and you choose to be the best version of yourself, if people start leaving your life, that means you're doing something right. Because a real friend is not going to be upset with you for leveling up. They're going to be proud of you for getting yourself together. If anything, it'll draw them closer to you because they want to be around the best version of you. When you start becoming the person you want to be, leave those people where they are.
People can see you before you can see you. A lot of times they'll stop you from becoming who they know you will become because they can see you. So be careful of the people that's trying to intimidate you, that's trying to scare you. A lot of times they can see that you're about to be the next.
I didn't fully know how people hate themselves or they don't feel okay within themselves until I reached this point in my life. I was my whole life okay with myself. I know where I'm going. I love what I'm doing and I'm fine with it. And I thought about, okay, I'm gonna do that till a very long time of my life, what I'm doing, okay? Until I reached a point in my life where I felt so down. I was in the wrong relationship. I was in a bad situation financially. And then I realized I had every chance to hate on people, to hate on everybody who felt happy in their lives. I didn't do that, okay? But when I felt the feelings they felt, and I felt sorry for them people who live like that their whole lives. And now here I am, I'm okay. I'm in a good position in my life. But I'm telling you, you should feel a little bit of sorry for them, for how they feel. Because when your light is too bright, people want to dim it. When you shine so good, people want to dim that. People want to quiet that. People want to put you on the side. People don't want to acknowledge you. People will let you go down. People will not help you. It happens just because you're shining so bright. They won't acknowledge you because you're first of all, a threat for them, and they hate when a person know who they really are.
Now, don't get me wrong, like, I always knew I was that bitch. You feel me? And there's many things that confirm that for me. But I'm gonna be honest, like, one of the things that do confirm that for me, like, almost every single environment that I walk into, I'm telling you right now, it's always like a group of people hating on me. And like, before you start with the, oh, like, you must just not be likable, and shut up. It's not that. It's not that. Because these people, they start hating on me before they even get the chance to know me. Straight up. They start hating on me the minute I walk in the room type shit. My presence alone, the way I carry myself, the confidence that beams off of me, off rip, make bitches mad, yo. And it don't make everybody mad. Some people enjoy it. Some people love it. But, you know, some people don't fuck with that shit, yo. Some people, like, that shit remind them of their insecurities. And they straight up cannot stand my ass. Literally. And I don't have to do anything. I don't have to speak. I could be the nicest human in the world. The nicest human in the world. They still won't fuck with me, yo. They still won't fuck with me. I'm telling you, like, that's when I knew, like, okay, it's really something about me for real. Because, like, I don't even have to open my mouth. I don't have to try. I just gotta exist. And off rip, like, I'm causing, like, oh, shit.
People will get mad at you if you love yourself. Crazy, right? Especially if you're pretty. Don't be pretty and love yourself. Oh my God. Then you're just, you're arrogant, you're stuck up, you're conceited, you're narcissistic. Oh, but let the big, fat, ugly girl have confidence and love herself. Oh, she's a queen. She's doing it, honey. She's all these amazing things when she loves herself. But let somebody who actually is a Barbie love themselves and it's deemed as, who does she think she is? She's all of that. Like, really? It's so backwards, right? I think everybody should love themselves. Everybody. Even the fat, ugly girls. Love yourself. I mean, what is wrong? What is in the harm of loving yourself?
If you have a big personality, you're going to have to become okay with not being liked. Especially when you're being yourself, you're authentic, you stand out. People are going to literally hate you for no absolute reason. But let me tell you one thing. You being authentic and staying true to yourself will serve you so much justice in the long run. Everybody's around here walking around cookie cutter, like doing the same thing. They have no true sense of identity and they're the most dead inside. So keep being yourself. If this came across your For You page, this is your sign that you're doing just fine. Fuck the haters. Keep being you no matter what.
If you're a happy person and you like who you are as a person and you're secure in who you are as a person, miserable people are going to fucking hate you. I've always been very bubbly and I never understood when I was younger why so many people would get so irritated by that. But now that I'm grown, I see like mentally happy people, confident people, secure people never have an issue with that. It's only the most miserable, insecure person you will ever meet in your life that will not like you for being yourself. Because they hate themselves so much that they hate that you do not hate yourself. So then they're gonna try to make you feel like shit about yourself.
You really don't understand just how dangerous you would be if you stop caring what people think about you. See, some people know exactly who you are. They can feel it. They can see it all on you. But they will play in your face because you don't know who you are yet. So your value keeps getting moved and manipulated by people's opinions, by who claps for you, who pulls back from you, who supports you, who acts funny, who doesn't support you. And as long as that is the case, you're easily manipulated. But the minute you actually lock in on who you really are, the minute you stop needing people's approval to feel secure, that's when you become a problem. Now they can't reel you in with their attention or shake you with their rejection. They can't make you question what you already know you bring. And I think that bothers people. They like you better when you're easier to move. They like you better when one look could throw you off. One weird response could make you shrink. One moment could make you go back to start doubting yourself. But when you know who you are for real, their opinion loses its weight. See, people are very uncomfortable when they can no longer use their response to control how you see yourself. That's when you become dangerous, baby. Because now you are not waiting for permission. You don't need anybody's agreement. And you are not letting other people decide whether you have value or not. And people get real uncomfortable when your value is no longer up for discussion.
One of the most dangerous people to be around is someone who literally resents you for being who you are, yet they still choose to be around you because they know you're a good influence, they know you're a good person, but deep down they hate you because you're everything that they're not. That this may be like very niche, but if you've ever like those people are so scary to be around because also when you're around them, you can feel them observing you. You can feel them watching the way you speak, the way you interact with other people. When you do something, they actually like encourage you to do the opposite of what they know you would do because they'll do anything for you to not be who you actually say you are. Even if that means encouraging bad behavior, even if that means like telling you to do things that you know you wouldn't do, because deep down they hate you for being who you are and they resent you for it because you're everything that they're not. I don't know if everyone is going to get that, but those are very dangerous people to be around.
People will really come into your life, observe it, get close to you to see if up close your shit is really like that, then get mad at you because when they see the shit up close, they see it's overly like that. Bitch, you saw that shit from afar. Why did you think it was gonna change up close?
Not liking me is valid. I probably stood up for myself and you didn't like it. And that's okay. Because a lot of people are comfortable with you as long as you stay quiet or agree quickly and don't take up too much space. But the moment you speak clearly, the moment you say, that doesn't work for me, the moment you stop bending, something shifts. Now you're different. Now you're too much. Now you're hard to deal with. But the truth is, you didn't change. You just stopped abandoning yourself to keep other people comfortable. Some people don't dislike you. They dislike that they can't cross your boundaries anymore. They miss the version of you that stayed quiet, that over-explained, that accepted less just to keep the peace. Standing up for yourself will cost you access. And it'll cost you access to people who benefited from your silence. And that loss can hurt, even when you know it's necessary. Choosing yourself was never meant to be convenient for everyone else, right? It was meant to be honest. And if being honest made someone pull away, that wasn't rejection. That was clarity.
People really do hate when you make it very clear that you are your first priority. And I'm not even talking in like a selfish way where you never do things for others and you're just inconsiderate. That's not what I'm talking about. I was having a conversation the other day about basically how I'm not really interested in dating right now because ultimately I would be a bad girlfriend. And they're like, oh, why would you be a bad girlfriend? I'm like, well, because I'm focused on me and what I want to do. And I have absolutely no intention of giving any of that up to be in a relationship. And they were arguing with me about why I should be prepared to put things on the back burner for love. And I was just like, I don't want to. Me and my goals mean more to me than being in a relationship. And that makes people very uncomfortable. When you are your first priority and you are unashamed about it, it makes people feel a bit like it triggers something. I feel like I should be my first priority. The wants and desires that I have in this life, they come before anything. And again, not in a way that means that I disregard the people that I love, but in a way that I'm going to make sure that I'm okay. And if that means that I don't fall in love or I don't do this and I don't partake in this activity, that just is what it's going to be. I do come first in my life. Sorry.
When you love yourself, you cannot be dragged around. It means you're okay with yourself. It means other people cannot poison you with any ideas about yourself that is not true. It means like they cannot tell you you are ugly. They cannot tell you you are a failure. They cannot tell you that anything, any negative thing about yourself, that it will never happen because you have this unshakable foundation that you built within yourself, and you know who you are and you love yourself and you're defending yourself at all cost. within your rights, okay? So when you do that, people look at that like, okay, like we cannot mess with her. So they will hate on you. They will go to everybody and say like ruin your reputation because you're not be dragged around. You're not easygoing. You're a person that will be hated. Why? Because you stand on business. And when you do that, guess what? Guess who cannot be controlled? Guess who's a leader? It's you. And when you're a leader, other people who lead in the wrong direction, in the narcissistic direction, will hate on you for sure.
Some people dislike you because you're exactly who you say you are, you know? What? They've been cosplaying their whole life. They become who they hang around. Not me, blood. Individual I am. Trust me. I'm exactly who I say I am. That's exactly why they hate you, blood. They're thinking, how are you so sure of yourself? They want you to second guess yourself the same way they second guess themselves. You know when it gets like that? These are the same people that won't do things that actually make them happy because it's not cool to society, blood. Who are you living for? Yourself or society? Tell me. Then you got people who are living for themselves and people are drawn to their energy regardless. So imagine, they can't even match your attention and they're cosplaying the whole time. They're following a script. And there's you being who you said you are. Same type of man that go to the rave and stand in the corner there, you know. And there's you out mingling, enjoying your time, and they're hating on you, you know. They think you're corny. They think you're the sweet boy. But you're thinking, this is who I am. I want to interact. I want to chat to people. If I want to go to a party, ain't that what we're here for? And there's them in the corner trying to look all cool and vex. You can always tell who it's going to be. It's always the same culprits, trust me.
Let me say something real quick. When you start to like yourself more, when you're more happy, when you're more confident, once you have security in yourself, there will be miserable people who will hate you for the sole purpose of you just loving yourself. Now, that's a demonic trait. That's something that's very evil and sick. But here's the good news. That is not your personal problem at all. It's solely because they don't like the fact that you don't hate yourself the way that they hate themselves. I still am, but I've always been that person who was so bubbly. When you walk into a room, all the energy turns towards who? You. You know, you might give a couple people whiplash, but it's all part of the vibes, you know what I mean? And somehow, some people still get irritated. Like, for what? God forbid I love myself a little bit too much, you know? And the worst part of it all, you might end up questioning yourself and asking yourself, is there anything wrong with me? Like, what's going on? Somebody stop the wedding! The problem was never you. It was never you. It was never you. It's because your light holds so much voltage that it was able to deteriorate the darkness inside the atmosphere. Look at you. Your light, 900 watts, just killing all that dark fog. Your people don't get triggered by joy. No. People who are mentally able, mentally capable, those special kind of people, will always cheer you on, no matter what time of day it is, okay? That one bitter person, them people, yeah, they'll mock. They'll project. They'll say, oh, you're doing too much. Yeah, let me do too much. Yeah, because I'm free. I'm not in shackles. I can't be tamed, babe. Can't be tamed. In the Bible, in the book of John, chapter 15, verse 18, it clearly states, if the world hates you, keep in mind that it, funny how it states them as it, hated me first. Don't shrink, don't dim, don't dilute your vibes just because you want to make somebody else who's insecure feel comfortable. Their discomfort is not your responsibility. I don't have kids. I'm not your parent, get out. They hate that you don't hate yourself. This ain't a pity party, baby. It's because I'm free. Freedom breaks chains.